Welcome to NEXTGames' Intense Ambuscade series, April 2025, against goblins. Now, I've covered this run several times on the channel previously, and there doesn't appear to be any changes this time around, but it is one of those runs that can pose a challenge to people who aren't prepared for the flurry of abilities and bombs. So let's go ahead and recap what's needed to take this month on. Now let's start with key item acquisition. This month, you need 1 goblin kill for your first key item of the day, or 3 goblin kills for multiple key items. I find the easiest place to get these kills is to simply home point work to Newton Movopolis, where there are a number of goblins or moblins nearby that you can get your key item on. Now this location won't be enough for crowded servers, so be sure to list other key item spots that you have found down there in the comments. Now in regards to the run itself, this month is against a number of goblins. The Bozzetto Dawn is the first. It is a red mage, black mage, and starts in the center of the battlefield. At some point during the run, this Bozzetto Dawn will use Chain Spell. Now, the next one is the Bozzetto Ravager, which is a warrior and starts on the left side of the battlefield and will use Mighty Strikes at some point during the run. The third goblin is a Bozzetto Deathbringer, which is a Dark Knight and starts on the right side of the arena. He will use Blood Weapon and hits very fast as he has a Kraken Club type weapon. Next is the Bozzetto Incanter, which is a black mage and sleepable. Now, this Incanter will only appear on very difficult and is the only sleepable goblin in the group this month. So if you're on very difficult, make sure you make that kind of part of your strategy to keep this Incanter slapped until it's time to take them on. Also, during the run at some point, the Incanter will use Mana Font and has the ability to use Goblin Dice that you'll commonly see in Dynamis that can do a variety of things, including Benediction. Now in addition, there are 2 others that can be spawned by the Dawn. The first is the Furious Bozzetto Bomber. Now, this can spawn on any difficulty, and he appears to use a bomb that distributes its damage among all of the people that it hits in AoE range. The damage this does is governed by difficulty. On very easy, it's only going to do about 1500 damage, making it very simple to get past. On easy, it'll do 3000 damage, making it more difficult. And then on normal and above, this is going to do 6000 damage, definitely requiring you to employ strategy in order to take it on. Now in addition, the Baby Bomber can also be spawned, and you will only see him on the difficult and very difficult difficulties. Now he appears and will use either the bomb I just spoke of that distributes its damage evenly among the targets that it hits, or an ability called Blasting Bomb that will do 1500 damage to everyone in range. Now the Dawn will often also trigger all the goblins to use a TP move at the exact same time, and then the Dawn, Ravager, and Deathbringer, if they are brought within 20 feet of each other, they will also get powered up, making taking them out on normal and above when they're in this grouped up fashion near impossible. So let's discuss the strategies we can use to deal with this group in both solo and party play. Now for soloers this month, you want to use Trust that group around you, so that when the bombs go off, the damage is distributed evenly among the entire group. You will also want to use a variety of healers in your party so that the heals are going off during that fury of TP moves that precedes the Furious Bozzetto's bomb. Now, in both very easy and easy difficulties, this strategy will work, but which of these difficulties you should choose this month strongly relies on how much damage you can do and how quickly you can do it. If you can quickly take out that Ravager at the start of the run, you stand a good chance of finishing this fight quickly on that easy difficulty. However, if you are a new or returning player and are still getting geared, I recommend sticking with the very easy difficulty this month, but using that same strategy. For Trust selection, you need to make sure that you can distribute the ability and bomb damage that comes in quick succession, so I recommend using 2 additional tanks. Valnoriel works well as he grabs hate on all 3 goblins, and Archiv is sturdy and good at holding hate on the one that you're fighting. For your other 3 slots, you want to use Trust that can quickly heal you and your tanks. I choose Monboro, Koromoru, and Yoran Oren, but if you really want to be haste capped without using dual wield gear, you can also use Joaquin in the place of Monboro while introducing just minimal risk. Now you see an example of me using the first setup on my easy battle example, and the second setup with Joaquin in my very easy battle example. Now in regards to party strategies this month, I'm told this is one of the easiest months there is right now. All you really need is a red mage. The red mage needs to start by binding the Ravager and the Deathbringer in place, while they then quickly sleep the black mage. Once all that's done, the red mage uses Silence on the Dawn. After all those enfeebles are down, the party simply zergs the Dawn till death, and then takes out the black mage, followed by the Dark Knight, and then the warrior in order. Now keep them at a distance until it's their turn to take down using Sleep and Bind. Now I'm told this can make for some extremely quick runs, so enjoy the quick party kills this month, everyone. that's going to be all I really have to share for this month's run. Please enjoy the rest of this battle example, followed by the very easy battle example, and we'll see you next time, everyone. Have a great month.